So magandang araw kabola. Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan natin, actually kabola is all related sa 2024 PBA draft kabola. And this will be very interesting kabola kasi dalawang bagay po ito, of course, and it's all connected to that number 1 pick kabola. So hindi pa nakasubscribe, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. So first po na i-discuss natin kabola is ito nga pong sitwasyon nitong Converge. Converge currently is 0-5 and nakakapagtaka sa madaming fans kabola kung bakit hinahayaan pa rin po nila yung kanila pong import na nandyan, knowing po na yung import nila currently si Tom naglalaro po na parang mas worse pa nga sa ilan sa mga elite players po currently po ng PBA. So with that kabola, and with these losses po piling up, and with their decisions po to keep signing itong mga rookies po nila kabola, they just signed JL De Los Santos recently kabola. So malamang meron naman silang veterano po na i-let go kabola. All these signs are pointing na kumbaga tanking, as in total rebuild ang gusto mangyari po dito kabola ng Converge. And the question now is, worth it ba? Of course, we all know kung sino po yung target nila. The target is of course Justin Baltazar kabola, the MVP of the 2023 season ng MPBL, the MVP that carried po Pampanga Giant Lanterns to the championship. Siya po ang target kabola nitong Converge, of course, because of his connection dito nga po kay Governor Delta Pineda. Now, worth it ba? Yung player po mismo, if you look at the numbers of Baltazar, talagang monster yung ginawa niya po sa MPBL. 17.1 points, 54% shooting po from the field, 16.9 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1.6 steals, 1.1 blocks per game. Some people may want to see more, especially on the scoring side kabola. Pero at the end of the day, di ba, yung naman po laruan doon, nakadepende pa rin, especially for big man, no? Nakadepende pa rin yan kasi sa mga kampi mo, knowing that hindi nga naman po sila yung initial po na may hawak po ng bola. Overall though, sa nakita natin, Baltazar was a monster all throughout. Yung kanya pong ability to create plays in the MPBL, I suppose, malamang madadala niya po yan sa PBA kabola. Yun ang maganda, pag na-experience mo kasi yan mas magiging madali na lang sa iyo yan. At yun, ang pwedeng maging isang rason para sa akin, para masabi na yung palang value po as a player ni Baltazar, worth it na. If he can really pass, kabola, if he can really pass an average at least more than 2 assists per game sa PBA, with his very modern, versatile defense, and with his ability to score inside, kabola, I think it will be worth it. Magiging worth it po siya kabola for me. Dun pala sa player side. Now, pangalawang rason ulit kung bakit siya magiging worth it is the reality na of course, hindi po hinahayaan ng duopoly ngayon sa PBA, di ba? Duopoly, you know, whom are the conglomerates I'm talking about kabola, na ito nga pong Converge yung makaporma. Kumbaga, ayaw nila nakukuha ng Converge, no? Yung kanilang gustong player. Kasi malamang, Converge tried in the most recent draft na makakuha po ng pick to use for Baltazar, pero hindi nila nakuha. Bakit kaya? Kasi malamang, ayaw po niyan ng mga nakagmamahala ngayon sa PBA. Kabola. So, those two reasons made me believe na it is worth it kabola na ito pong si Baltazar ay itank po para makuha siya ng Converge. Now, there's another guy that is worth tanking for ba? Kayo na pong munang sumugot niyan. That is of course Kai Balungay. Actually po, recent lang siya, no? Na-announce na nakuha po natin yung year 2021, and talagang nagpakitang gilas din naman si Kai, no? Legit 6'7", ended up as the top scorer po nitong Ateneo in the most recent season at 11.4 points kabola, and then he also added 7.9 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 0.8 steal. Look at this game, para siyang Troy Rosario light, no? Kabola, so same size sila, pero overall skill wise mas skilled during his college days itong si Rosario compared po kay Kai. Pero overall, Kai I think can reach or even surpass yung naka-reach po currently na pick nitong si Rosario kabola. So nakadepende yan lang sa magde-develop. Ang maganda dito kay Kai, sobrang bata pa po niya kabola. So is he worth it, the number 1 pick kabola? I think he is. So, saan siya susunod maglalaro? That's question. Sobrang aga niya kasi nag-announce Actually, Japan B-League mukhang hindi siya pwede as an Asian import kabola kasi hindi siya eligible for FIBA. KBL mukhang hindi rin siya pwede kabola kasi ang dapat daw doon na Asian import is a player po with 2 parents na Asian. So, ang mga pwede naman po niyang pagpilian is Taiwan kabola and maybe other leagues kabola. Or simply wait for the PBA kabola, di ba? and play muna dito sa mga local basketball leagues. So, kung mga boys palagay mo, worth it ba na maging number 1 pick si Kai? Comment lang po sa baba.